Hey, yo, what it is and what's good, y'all? Welcome back to 280 Plus, the social media podcast where I take the conversations off the timeline and go beyond the tweets. I'm your host, Los Def, and I'm back here for episode 198. Tonight, we got a guest with us. You know what I mean? This is a guy that's been on the platform before. We got Dev from the Group Chat Chronicles, man. How you been, brother?
Can't complain, chilling.
Yeah, yeah. So what's
Yeah,
what's up? What's up with the pod? Like sometimes y'all be getting excited when y'all do decide to drop whatever. But like,
yeah,
what's going on with the pod? Like, is it still around, or you just
yeah.
it's just
I
here or there?
mean, we're still around. We're just like busy at the moment with like work and stuff, work and school and stuff.
Okay. Nah, I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you always got good conversations, man. And like I said, man, anytime y'all drop, I try to, support any way I can, listen to it, watch it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. So today, man, we got a good episode. We are going to talk about obviously, the biggest thing that happened in sports last night. You know what I'm saying? The NBA finals. We're gonna recap that and give our reactions to everything that happened. We're gonna talk a little bit about TV. We're gonna talk about we got a couple other things with sports, and then we're gonna get into some music topics as well. All right, but I'm a not quite like how your show begins.
hmm
But we'll probably start off every topic kind of like this. But you on your show, y'all like to share things that y'all been watching and listening to. But like obviously, we be on our phones all the time, and this is a social media
yeah.
podcast. So like
hmm
what are some things, some pages that's like kind of grabbing your attention, like maybe why, what kind of drew you to it, whatever it is. Like what you got?
It's those AI videos where like the workers they be clowning the consumers and whatnot.
Okay,
And like
okay,
I don't follow any of them. They just like pop up in my news feed. But every time I like watch one, it's just hilarious. I don't know
okay.
why. Like, and I just like hope that it's like a black person behind that, because like if it's somebody white, that just look crazy.
Yeah, yeah, nah,
But I
I
mean,
feel you.
like other than that, nothing too much. Like
Okay.
cooking videos, but like
Yeah.
nothing like that. Like nothing that I like went out of my way to like look for or anything.
Yeah. What about like the AI videos where they be doing like the babies or they be doing like the gorilla or something like that, like doing interviews and stuff
Um,
like that? Have you seen any of them?
if it,
Like,
yeah, like if it's like a gorilla like doing an interview like with a one gorilla versus 100 men, that's fine. But like when they make like a baby Umar, it's like Dr. Umar, like it's kind of corny. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, yeah, no, I agree. The baby ones, it's like at first, it's like it depends on who it is, and I might laugh like,
Yeah,
oh snap, look at that person. But yeah, and I
yeah,
feel you. I do like the animals, like where they was like trying to react to the 100 person versus 100 men versus
yeah,
the gorilla, and he like, yeah, they gonna be on the shirt with, or like it'd be like the real time, like he's like recording, going live or something like that, and running away.
yeah,
Them Joe's been funny. Them Joe's
yeah, yeah.
For me, man, like it's been a couple of different things, and yeah, like because I've been trying to like I've been eating different a little bit, but food. I like food channels and stuff like that,
hmm
and like a lot of different food things have been coming up. So like one page, it's I think it's called like rural people try this or whatever, and yo,
Yeah.
it's a whole page dedicated to like these people from Pakistan, and they just eating and enjoying like foods
Oh,
that we take for granted, bro.
yeah. That just reminded me. I don't know where they're from. It's somewhere in the Middle East. I don't want to get messed up. But like they like play these games, and like the winner gets like food, like like household appliances and stuff. And I be tapped into those for some reason.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I ain't never see that, but like it's just crazy how like it be. I like them Jones because it just makes me kind of appreciate like everything that we have, bro. Like they'll eat a pineapple for the first time, like, and they be like, "Yo, I never
Yo.
even seen this fruit before. Like we don't even it don't even grow here." And just the way they be describing it, like they be so grateful. They be eating all type of like stuff that people make, like chicken and waffles or something, and it'd be
Yeah.
like the first time they ever had it. So I'll be like, yo, that's lit, man. That's what's up. And
Yeah.
it's crazy though, because like countries like that, and even like India and stuff like that, I don't have no interest in necessarily traveling to them places because
Yeah.
like a lot of them places that be having like the street food and then
Oh no.
you be seeing the videos and it be
Yeah.
flies and stuff. I be like, oh, I could not travel
Yeah.
to no country where it just got sketchy
Nah.
street food, bro.
Mm-mm.
Like, yeah, I mean,
Nah. Nah. I
yeah,
mean, it be flies. Everything's a mess. And
yeah.
like
They
they
be
like
using their
cross
hands, like
contaminate.
bare
Yeah, like
hands.
they cross contaminate. It's like I'm cool. I'm
Yeah,
cool.
they'll put their hand in like some like
Yeah,
gravy or something like that, and like and you
they
be like,
do.
whoa, what the fuck?
And
Like,
then put it on a plate. Use the same hand. Get like some beans. Put that on the same. It's like,
yeah, yeah. So
I
yeah, like
can't. Alright.
I could see how some of them people they like see some of our food, they be like, yo, what the like, oh, that's lit,
Yeah,
whatever, that's good. But some of they stuff, I don't know if it. Yeah, I mean, not trying to be not cultured, whatever, but like, yeah, I can't.
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like I have a freaking tapeworm and be fucked up the whole trip or something
yeah.
like that.
Nah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
cool.
and then another food thing I've been seeing, it's like so they got cooking with Kaya. I seen this one white dude.
Yeah,
He made this joint called Cooking with Congress, and like what he's doing is he'll for I don't know how you find this information, but he'll find out like how like a president from back in the day used to eat food or something like that, like their
mhm,
daily diet. And yo, it's some crazy stuff from back in the day, or like even
yeah,
current politicians, like what they be like living off. Like people be eating ice cream for breakfast.
ew.
I don't know. The one president, William Taft, he's probably like the heaviest president we ever had.
Mhm,
Like this dude was eating mad food, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I
mean, it
mean,
was just yeah. So it's
yeah.
just stuff that like kind of catch my attention.
I
Like,
seen. I think I followed some guy on TikTok where like he researches people's last meal when they're on death row, and
oh
he recreates it. Some of it's kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's like fried chicken, baked mac, collard greens. Some of
yeah,
it be like 5 Cokes and a pack of Skittles. Like something it be things like that. Like it's like very it's hit or miss with those, bro. But I
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, nah, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, that's a wild request. Like five
Yeah,
sodas and some Skittles. Like, nah,
yeah, yeah,
I'm getting something I ain't never like something that I
mhm,
wanted to eat and I ain't never get to try or something like that, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And so because I think they let you get whatever for real, but
they do. But
yeah,
like 5 Cokes and a pack of Skittles, it's like
yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
great.
I don't like soda that much.
Yeah, nah, yeah, and I definitely cut out soda for real. So
Yeah.
yes, I don't, yeah, that'd be too much, whatever. But all right. Let's move on, man. So obviously, man, last night we had the NBA Finals Game 7 with the OKC Thunder and the Indiana Pacers. Prior to this game, there have only ever been 19 NBA Finals Game 7s, and I think the home team record is like 15-4. So obviously
Yeah.
last night was 20. And you know what I mean? We got that 16th win. We got OKC Thunder pulling it out. And I guess going into the game, going into the matchup, like who did you have winning and why?
Um, Going into the game,
Yeah.
I had the Pacers winning
Okay.
by
Okay.
like slim margin. I don't know if they would have pulled like one of those comebacks. And then I saw Haliburton get hurt, and I was like, all right, this game's over.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm surprised Indiana stayed in it for as long as they did. With Haliburton out for real.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, yeah, I see. I had picked OKC to begin with. I wanted them to win in game 6. And they just the way they played in game 6, man, the way they shit the bed, bro. Like, and they
yeah.
was ass. Like,
It was like, oh, we play better at home anyway. Let's just win the chip there.
yeah,
I think that was their mindset.
okay. But I just thought, yeah, because yeah, there do be like I said that in one of my episodes. I'm like, yeah, like this series didn't have none of them blowouts. Like all these games, except for game
Mhm.
6, kind of went down to the end. Like they wasn't putting
Yeah,
substitutions in until like the last like minute or two in a lot of these games. And so,
yeah.
but the way they dropped game 6, I was just like, I didn't go into this game with no confidence for OKC, man. I'm like, yo, they
Nah.
could fuck around and lose to the Pacers, man.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
I still was like, all right, there's still some chance, I mean, that they could pull it out. If they play, how they played in like game 5 and then what,
Mhm.
game 4, you know what I mean? Um,
Yeah,
so as we watching the game, we see, Halliburton's on fire. You know what I mean, 3 for
yeah.
4. had 9 points in like the first couple minutes of the game, and then he got hurt, bro. And did you see the injury?
Yeah,
You seen how
it's
that joint popped? Like, did you see
yeah,
it?
yeah. Slow motion. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I don't think he should have played, but again, it's Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Yeah,
But like that calf strain injury, yeah, you might. Yeah, I
yeah,
think going forward, coaches are going to tell players to sit it out. I don't
yeah.
care what the circumstances are at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, yeah, because yeah, that calf and that Achilles, that's I mean, it's
Yeah.
connected. Yeah, I mean, um, do you think there's any correlation between like him getting injured and him wearing like low top sneakers? You know what I mean? Because I know there's like been a lot of content built around that, like looking at KD, he's had an Achilles injury. Kobe had a bad Achilles injury. He was wearing lows. Tatum wears lows, Achilles injury. I think Dame wears lows. You know what I mean? Achilles injury. You know what I mean? So like, do you buy into any of that correlation, or is it just guys having existing injuries and just kind of overplaying? You know what I mean?
Maybe definitely having existing injuries, but like right before I got on with you, I saw a picture. It said that there was a move, like I forget what it was, and like 20 years ago, like nobody really did this move, and it basically stretches out your calf muscle. So now they notice like ever since players started doing this move, there were more torn Achilles and whatnot. So I don't know if that's a correlation at all.
Okay, okay.
Um, like I'll send you the picture if I find it, but like I thought that was rather interesting.
Yeah. What is the move? Like, is it like a hop
It's like
step or something, or the way
no,
they
like
like?
it's like you shift your body to one side and like your back leg, your calf stretches out. It
Ah,
was something
okay,
like that. So
okay.
so I'm they're assuming because of that, that's why there's more Achilles injuries and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, like I like playing in because I played a bit in some lows and they feel like a lot of times they're like super lightweight and they feel
Hmm.
good. But then when I'm thinking about this, I've had like some like calf strains like that was like bad. And then I had like bro for like a year and a half, I had plantar fasciitis, man, and which is like it's like a strain in your heel, like your foot.
Yeah.
And it
Hmm.
feels like every morning when you wake up, bro, and you step, it feel like, bro, it hurts to walk. You know what I mean? And then it ain't
Yeah.
until like it gets warmed up that like you don't really feel it. But yeah,
Hmm.
it goes away on its own. You know what I mean? Like I had to stretch it and stuff like that, but I had it for like a year, man. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking like I did used to wear a lot of lows, you know what I mean, when I was hooping. And I wonder if that's because, like I said, heel, Achilles, calf, all that's, you know what I mean? All that's connected to each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right. So Haliburton goes down. Um, man, what? All right. So I guess the question is like, what would this game look like if he had played the whole game? Like, I mean, are we getting a thriller at the end? Is it closer? Would the Pacers have won? Like, are you one of those people that feel like, nah, they would have definitely won with
Nah,
Haliburton?
nah. I mean, I think it would have been a closer game, but I'm
Yeah,
not. I don't think it would have been an automatic W for the Pacers.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what a lot of people were like, yep, no, they if Hallie plays, they win. And I'm like, well, I mean, it's
I
hard to
mean,
say that because
yeah,
obviously they lost three other games, you know what I'm saying, in the series.
yeah,
And Halliburton hasn't always played great in all these finals games. I
yeah,
mean, he
yeah,
was kind of slumping a little bit. Um,
yeah,
so yeah, so he goes down first quarter, and then yeah, the Pacers is still, I mean, because TJ McConnell probably has been, bro, he been killing, man.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. I don't.
he been
Yeah, I don't know. I've been I've been a fan of his since he was in Philly for real. So I always knew like he always had like a little motor in him.
yeah.
So like when he did this series, I really wasn't that surprised. I just didn't know like he damn near could have started if you're being honest. But
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, but
yeah. Like it almost looked like at times like the Pacers had almost too much depth. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
how you gonna get all these guys in the game? Because everybody that's coming in is making an impact. Obi Toppin when he come in, impact.
yeah,
You got Neesmith, you got Nemhard, you know what I mean, for defense and shooting. They killing. TJ McConnell comes
yeah,
in, he's making an impact. So it's like, yeah, I could see, I didn't know TJ was as nice as he was. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I knew he played for the Sixers, but like I don't really follow the
Yeah,
Sixers like
yeah,
that. So, but yeah, he was getting busy, man. Like finding his
yeah, yeah,
spot, beating the defense. And I'm like, yo,
yeah,
anytime he in the game, like, why are you just doing lazy inbound passes, knowing that he's lurking? You know what
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean?
Exactly. Yeah, I
Like
don't
he
know.
be feasting off of that, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he just has that motor that like you just can't teach. Like it's like there's a reason why he comes off the bench, but like he's not to take light at all.
Yeah, nah, yeah, for real, for real. And you could see that they really started keying in on him, and it did start getting a little bit got a little ugly for him there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
So halftime, the Pacers are up by one, kind of holding on, and then yeah, even at that point, I still was like, man, the Pacers, man, they still in this. If they start hitting some shots, if because OKC has had times in this series where they kind of went on droughts, I'm thinking like, man, it's still anybody's game. And then what do you
Yeah.
for you? What do you think was other than Haliburton getting hurt? What was the turning point in your mind, like as you was watching the game?
Um, Pascal and Miles Turner not getting like minutes.
Oh,
Like
okay.
honestly, Pascal should have played the whole game, if not probably sat for 3 minutes tops.
Okay.
I think Miles Turner should have played at least 40, and maybe Nemhard should have played at least 40.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I don't think like he should have like Rick Carlisle should have like played his regular rotations.
yeah, yeah. You was getting
Yeah,
like Tony Bradley was in the game.
yeah,
The Thomas Bryant got in the game. I'm like, who? Like, why
yeah,
are
like
these
yeah,
guys
yeah, yeah,
playing?
yeah, like no disrespect to those guys, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
come on,
But
like Pascal should have played that whole game last night.
yeah, nah, I feel you. I feel you. I think the turning point was so I'm watching, man, and like most of this series, man, Shay was like frustrated because I'm not a OKC fan, so I don't really watch him that much. So I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
bro, he don't be like it felt like he wasn't passing the ball, like you know what I mean. And anytime he
yeah,
was passing the ball last night, that's when they was getting like some success. And I'm like, there just be too many possessions where he's like just dribbling the ball, like dribbling the air out of the ball,
yeah,
bro. And I'm like
mhm,
this ISO is cool, but like you got like you're going into the teeth of the defense. It's like three, four defenders. There's guys open, bro. You know what I mean? And
mhm,
so I felt like the turning point was when I felt like he did start passing the ball a little bit more, starting to find open guys, like, yeah, I mean, driving, hitting guys, dumping them off,
mhm,
kicking it out. Like, I felt like that was a turning point, but also like in that third quarter, they started causing like mad turnovers. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
OKC, like, and they was turning that defense into offense. And it really, yeah, I mean, you could see it was like, oh yeah, they
mhm,
Pacers definitely needed like a playmaker, but like
mhm.
even somebody like Nemhard, like he was 2 for 3 from 3 point range. Like he didn't shoot enough shots. I'm like,
Nah,
you got to start shooting, man. You got to start.
yeah,
Neesmith is a sharp shooter, man. When he gets hot, it's kind of crazy. He
yeah,
only put up a handful of shots. You know what I mean? So I don't
yeah,
know. Yeah, but I thought that was a turning point. The turnovers, and then Shea really like moving that ball. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
You know what I mean? But
yeah,
and then yeah, so then by the third quarter they kind of built a sizable lead, and then it was the fourth they kind of went on a little bit of an explosion and kind of got up to 18, 20 points, and
yeah,
then it was a little bit too late. But I still was it was like 4 minutes left in that game, and I was still like, man, OKC playing around, man. Like they let him cut it down to 10 points, 12 points. And I'm like, yo, you
yeah,
could you could still come back. And then it was playing like the foul game. They was in the boat. Yo, they used all their timeouts. There was like 4 minutes left, and the
mhm,
Thunder had used all their timeouts. SGA had 5 fouls. I was like, bro, like if
yeah,
Pacers go on a run, it's gonna get real dark out there. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
So all right, so being that I know you like the Sixers, you know what I mean, did you I don't know, like the fact that the OKC Thunder won, did you want to see a East Coast team win because you like an East Coast team, or does it matter? Yeah, I mean that the Thunder won.
I mean, cause this playoff series turned me to a Haliburton fan, so I
Okay.
wanted the Pacers to win, but I didn't really care
Yeah,
who won
yeah,
for real.
yeah, yeah. So looking at this team, looking at the ages of the players that's on this team, everybody started throwing around the dynasty word, you know what I mean? But like, do you think that this team has a chance to kind of, string together a run, yeah, I mean, like of a couple years?
I mean, they next year, I think they should be the favorites. I think after that is when contracts, come up,
Yep.
players want to get paid. So I don't know after that if they're gonna be a dynasty, but next year they should still be the favorites to win it all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think next year too is gonna be like, when teams are, creating those dynasties, like they have a year where they kind of just run through shit. And I think next year will be even like, especially if we get to the playoffs, I think it'll be a lot easier for them because they got that experience under their belt.
Yeah,
I think, if Chet can stay healthy, because, yeah, he's missed a
yeah,
lot of basketball, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So I do worry about him. I think he need to get in that weight room, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And just
Facts. Yeah, like I weigh more than him. Like I think
yeah.
it's
How much do he weigh? How much do he weigh?
like low 200s.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's like 7'1". Yeah, I mean, he's just,
yeah,
he got good footwork and stuff, but I'll be like, yo, bro, I need you to get busy down
yeah,
there. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was trying to look at their contracts and stuff like that. Like they don't have the only expiring contract is like a guy like Gordon Hayward who didn't play, and that's only
yeah,
going to give them cap space because he
yeah,
one of them old heads that was like overpaid at the end of his career.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
um, but everybody is like pretty much coming back. Like, and I'm talking about from one
yeah,
to 15. Like
hmm
everybody's pretty much coming back. So. I think they do have a good chance. They are lucky that Chet and Williams, even though their contracts will expire after next year, they'll have like
hmm
those rookie extensions, which ain't that as
yeah,
much money. You know what I mean? And then I think after next year or this year, that's when Shay's like Supermax starts to go into play. But
hmm
they got
yeah,
they got a chance, man. In the next like 2 3 years to kind of to kind of win it. But we
hmm
all know that everybody comes back, with more firepower, ready and
yeah,
reloaded. We thought I think a lot of people thought the Nuggets was gonna be somebody that was like, contending for titles, like, at least in the conference finals or the finals,
yeah,
multiple years, and or the Bucks with Giannis, and
yeah,
they haven't been back, so yeah, I think we'll see though, but I think they got a good
yeah,
chance though.
yeah.
Um, but speaking of the league, and yeah, Shea won MVP, and I think that's all well deserved. If the
hmm
Pacers would have won, who was gonna be the MVP?
Ooh. I feel like they would have gave it to Haliburton, but it was between him and Siakam.
I think they would have gave it. I think somehow they would have gave it to Siakam. Yeah, I mean, I
I
think.
don't know. I don't know because I feel like it's. I just feel like you couldn't go wrong with either or throughout this entire series.
Yeah,
But like, I just feel like based off the name alone, they would have given it to Haliburton.
yeah, but they gave Iggy a Finals MVP too. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying?
I listen. I still don't know why they did it to this day, but
Y- Yeah, yeah, and it's crazy because they put like people be trying to like downplay Curry's resume because of that, and I'd be like, how? What that got
yeah,
to do with him? Like, yeah,
y'all did not care about Finals MVPs until that year.
yo, I swear to God, like it's one series.
Like,
Like, okay, it matters, but it don't matter. Like, it's
yeah,
not.
like don't get me wrong, I think Iggy's still a Hall of Famer, but like I don't think that would have make or break somebody him Curry making it to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, no, no, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree with that. So speaking of teams, so we staying with the NBA. So speaking of teams and other teams kind of reloading and firing
hmm
back for next year, we had a big trade before this game started, and it was KD, man, KD to the Rockets. So KD
Yeah.
gets traded for Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks, and then a bunch of like I think it might be one first round picks, but like it was a bunch of second round picks.
Yeah, it was the 10th pick for this year's draft.
Okay,
And then
okay.
a bunch of other picks.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right, man. Like, who that trade, man? Like, cause on the surface, I'm like, what the Durant? And cause my dad told me, and he don't be knowing details. So I'm at his house at the pool. And I'm like, damn, who he get traded for? So I was like, yo, who would the Rockets have given up? And then once I seen Jalen Green, I was like, damn, that Jalen Green, Dylan
Yeah.
Brooks. I was like, that's not that bad. But then I started looking at the Rockets. Well, they still got the Amen Thompson Bull. They still got Shengun. Still got
Hmm.
Fred Van Vliet. So who won this trade? First off, who won this trade? The Rockets or
I
the
think
Suns?
I think the Rockets won
Okay.
because like yeah they gave up Jalen Green, but it's like you said they still got their pieces and Kevin Durant is still Kevin Durant, even
Yeah.
though he's turning like 37 this year. He's still Kevin Durant, and plus the Suns I don't know what's going over there because Bradley Beal got a no trade clause in his contract. He's getting paid a lot of money.
Okay.
Devin, but I don't know. And they're thinking about moving Jalen Green because the locker room is too many two guards on the team already. So they're thinking about moving him. I think I saw.
Oh, the Suns are gonna move Jalen Green then.
Yeah,
Oh, so he just a pawn. He just
yeah,
getting
basically, yeah,
I mean, hopped around. Okay. Yeah, I definitely, yeah, I would definitely agree. It's probably an easy pick to say the Rockets won that trade. Um, I mean, I think the Suns though, obviously they see some value in getting guys like it's really Jalen Green because I don't really
yeah.
like I don't think Dylan
Jalen,
Brooks is good, bro. Like
no,
I don't.
he's one of those guys you want on your team,
Yes.
but to play against him, no. Like
Yeah, yeah.
just because he's a annoying dickhead. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like he's nothing spectacular.
Yeah, he's not spectacular. And then I think you know, he got like a big contract. Like what you're paying for, it's like I don't know if it's worth that.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I
it's
mean?
not.
Even I was even looking going back to OKC. Yeah, you know who this so SGA makes the most money. You know who the second highest paid player is on OKC?
And then Caruso,
No, it's Hartenstein. Hartenstein made $30 million this year, bro.
that that last season.
Yeah, I'm
not
like,
not
yeah.
saying not saying I would have paid him that much, but hey,
That's what I'm saying. For a guy that's going that don't even get 10 boards consistently, but like a guy that's gonna get you 7 points and 8 boards, like I don't $30 million is crazy. It's
yeah,
crazy,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
for a guy like that. But yeah, man. So yeah, the Rockets, yeah, I like what they got there. But is KD is like I know you're saying that he's still Kevin Durant, but like, is he still Kevin Durant though? You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I ain't gonna. I just feel like he just wants to play basketball.
Okay.
Like they could have traded him to the Wizards or the Jazz, and he would have been happy. I literally just think he just wants to play basketball until he can't no more.
Okay. So did you?
Yeah.
Because I don't have no insight. Did he not get along with them in Phoenix? Like, why was he? I mean, why?
I
Yeah,
don't
he had
know.
a wish list of teams that he wanted to go to. Like, why? I mean,
I'm guessing because I did see somebody tell Boogie Cousins that there've been fist fights in the locker room,
oh,
but Kevin Durant said that wasn't true. But so I don't know if it was anything going on with the locker room, or if he wasn't happy, or he just wanted a new like scene to new city to play basketball in. So I really don't know. Like I literally feel like he just wants to play basketball.
he just
He
wants to
does
play
not
basketball.
care about winning, nothing. Like team can go over 82 and miss the playoffs. He still wants to score 30 points a game
Oh,
and do his
okay.
thing, whatever.
So he just yeah, because so he's not ring chasing. He's just hooping.
I mean, I think he still wants to win, but like it's not like a concern. Like it's not like on the top of his list.
Okay, okay. So I mean the Rockets shocked a lot of people this year. They was what the number 2 seed in the
Hmm.
West. So
Hmm.
I mean, can they? How far did they go up? I mean, are they going to kind of be the 2 seed again? Are who? What teams are they better than now? I mean, now that they got
I mean,
Kevin Durant, are they better than the Thunder? Do they got a better team than the Thunder? Do they got a better team than the
maybe.
Timberwolves still?
I mean, I think they're in. I think it's championship or bust next year,
Okay, for the
in my
Rockets.
opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that's good. That's good. I agree with that. I agree with that. Definitely, yeah. You don't get a guy like Kevin Durant if you ain't trying to
Mm.
win right now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No.
You know, and like I said, yeah, he does still have something in the tank. I think, yeah, that whole situation though, kind of Phoenix. Everybody, yo,
Yeah.
that's the only thing though, man. In NBA, everybody gets so hype about what a team looks like on paper. You know what I mean, because
Facts.
when they had, they had Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and then once they got Bill, everybody was like, and I'm like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Like,
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, like I
yeah,
off the rip, I'm like, it's not gonna work, and it didn't
yeah,
work at all. Like, it didn't work at all. You know what I mean? And the team actually, they got worse. Like the team got
yeah.
worse with
They
all them
missed the playoffs
guys.
this year.
Yeah, they missed the
They missed
playoffs.
the playoffs this year.
The team got worse. You know what I mean? Like that team that they put together for the finals when they had Chris Paul and Devin Booker and Aiton, like that was Mikal Bridges, like they had a way better
Yeah.
team than they
Mhm.
and so it's like it's just kind of crazy how that
Yeah.
works, and then just the way they be firing coaches, and
Oh yeah, that's a whole nother story.
yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
Uh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and like the carousel of coaches, they'd be like, bro, like you know what? Like I don't be getting it
Like
with the NBA.
like you firing coaches that made the conference finals for the first time in 25 years. Like well, look at it, he couldn't have been that bad of a coach.
Nah, nah.
He couldn't have been. And
Yeah,
it was a first year with that roster too. He couldn't have been that bad of a coach.
yeah,
Like I want to know, like I kind of want to know what goes on in these locker rooms and these organizations to like see how that see how stuff like that happens.
yeah. And just I mean, and that's the thing. Like, I don't like how it seems like franchises be devaluing coaching because I don't
Yeah,
because yeah, it makes you feel as a fan, you almost wonder like how important is a coach? You know what I mean?
uh,
Because these teams be going through dudes, and like with we talking about with Thibodeau. It's like, bro, like if you think that you just gonna put somebody else on that team to coach them, and you gonna get the similar results, or they gonna have the same identity, you're wrong. Like, yeah, I mean, like
yeah,
they're not gonna play like that toughness that they had. The
mm-hmm,
Knicks is not gonna play the same way for
facts,
like with another coach because it's all
exactly.
different language and schemes, and
I
so
do I do feel like the hiring has to be internal though, because I
okay.
just feel like who wants that job knowing that they just fired that he just went to the conference finals and they fired him. Like who wants that job? So I feel like they have to hire somebody internally for
Nah, facts, yeah.
that. Hmm.
Yeah, and like who? Yeah, I mean, like I don't know. I don't know if Rick Brunson is a is a head coach in
Yeah,
quality.
nah.
I know they got like Mo Cheeks be on the bench and stuff like that, but I'm
Hmm.
like he's had teams way back in the day. I don't know if he's still
Yeah,
got that head coach in him. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But now you're right though. It's gonna have to be somebody internal because yeah, if I'm a big name, I'm like I ain't got time for that. And then the New York media,
yeah,
bro, like it gets
yeah,
crazy, man.
facts.
It gets crazy. But I feel like a lot of fans felt that the firing was unjustified though. Yeah, I mean, they
Yeah,
felt like
it was.
I mean, I just felt like with against the Pacers, they just didn't have enough depth. Like they didn't have the firepower
Yeah.
to mess with the Pacers for
I was it they didn't have enough depth or Thibodeau just plays his players the whole game?
so outside of yeah, I mean that's a fact, but like outside of what McBride. Who they? I mean, like Landry Shamet. I mean, he
Because
don't get a
like
lot of minutes. Cameron Payne don't
I
get a
did
lot of.
notice the first game where he like actually went to his bench. Didn't they win that game against the Pacers?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, like so it's like did they have the depth? That's probably why he got fired. He don't play
yeah.
nobody.
He don't play no.
But
Yeah, because they did
they,
say I remember seeing the stat where it was like the five most like used lineups in the NBA, and they were all like Knicks lineups. Yeah, I mean, like,
hmm,
and it was crazy. So it was like some type of combination of like seven guys. Yeah, he's
yeah.
like making up five lineups. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Um. It could be that, but I think yeah, when they lost to the Pacers, that game one, I think that comeback, that
Hmm.
just stole their confidence, it stole their heart, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
yeah. So, but yeah, we'll see moving forward. But yeah, the Rockets, they can't, like I said, they can't go too much further up than win a championship at this point.
Yeah.
So we'll see what that looks like. But all right, man. Still staying on sports, but kind of switching up a little bit. And I know you are a big WNBA fan. I mean, so you're gonna be my WNBA correspondent here for this topic.
Yeah.
So I seen a video,
Hmm.
and I mean, it looked like so Kelsey Plum, she plays for the LA Sparks now, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
So I guess just a tradition like when teams are going to these hotels and the buses are outside, fans they know, and they kind of camp out and they want autographs. And then so Kelsey Plum had an interaction with a fan, and she was like don't you think it's kind of weird though that y'all like low key, like for real,
Yeah.
like don't you think it's kind of weird that y'all camping out and the dude is just like, well, I just want an autograph, and then she's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll sign one, and then so
Yeah.
that made me, I ain't gonna lie, when I seen the video, I before looking at comments or whatever, I had a reaction like girl, y'all complain about fans all the time.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like to have fans. So like what was your like how did you interpret that? Like I mean, was that like just on some like female type, like was she nervous or something? Or did she just not know what it's like to have that kind of spotlight on her? Like what
I mean,
can you justify what she did, what she said and
I'm
did? Or
I mean, like, I think because like you gotta look at it like she's a woman.
okay,
So when like a dude like that she doesn't know is like camping out to like get an autograph from her, it can to her it can be kind of sketchy.
okay.
But I don't think dude meant any harm with what he wanted to do
Yeah, yeah.
because it happens in the any everywhere else in entertainment, and I've seen people react the way Kelsey Plum reacts too. So I just think like anything that happens in the WNBA just gets blown out of proportion,
Okay.
while in the NBA the same thing happens there and nobody cares.
Okay. Yeah, true. Yeah, like you could be a dickhead NBA player and like you ain't gonna get killed for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
I can see that, but and I understand what you're saying. Because I did think like, all right, well, yeah, she's a woman, and
yeah.
it's a male fan. But when I watched the video though, there was like it looked like some type of guy, like maybe he's like a team manager or he's like some type of like security or handler or something like that. He was
Hmm.
right next to her. She was next to a black man that was part of the team,
Yeah,
and so I'm thinking like I don't think you can't say talk about safety. One, y'all in a big, wide open public place right in front of a
yeah.
hotel that you staying at,
Hmm.
broad daylight, you know what I mean? It ain't like it was some back alley or something like that. And you got your whole team with you. Like, why is it weird that he wanted
Yeah,
a autograph, whatever? So, but
yeah.
yeah, man, yeah, I guess you're right though. There probably is a little bit of a microscope, but I do think that probably a lot of these women aren't used to that though. Like they're not used to
Nah,
having like people like really,
yeah,
eager to see them and stuff like that. So yeah, she
yeah. 'Cause
gonna
I
have,
remember at a press conference, Asia, the GOAT, by the
yeah,
way,
yeah, 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 yeah.
Asia, like she said something about the fans heckling, and I'm like, it kind of comes with the like. I mean, depending on, I understand fans can go a little crazy, like I
Yeah,
get it, but it's like it kind of comes with the territory,
yeah.
like the league is growing, like they're getting a new collective bargaining agreement next year or
Okay.
the year after. So it's like the game is growing. So certain things do come with being a professional basketball player that I feel like they are still learning as they um go on playing basketball and whatnot.
Okay. Okay. Um, so just staying with the WNBA, like when is Clark coming back? Is she back yet
Oh
or
yeah. She came back. Yes, ooh, 2 games ago.
2 games ago? Okay.
Yeah.
Um, and I get what's your not nothing about Caitlin Clark, but I guess I'm gonna talk about Angel Reese though. Like what man, what's your opinion on her game, bro? Because I don't think she that good, bro. Like
I
I
mean,
don't think she that good.
like,
The me bounds, bro. Like
yeah.
that got me.
I
I'm
mean,
like, bro.
I feel like I did peep. Like, oh god,
No, I was gonna say like I feel like for some because yeah, she's famous and she's well known, but there's
yeah.
probably like there might be like a dozen like and I don't know, but there might be like a dozen other like big men, forward centers, you know what I mean, that are better than her that don't get
Oh, they
no
are.
recognition. That don't get
They
no
are. They are.
recognition.
There is for sure.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Um, yeah, there is. But it's like I think their coach is kind of using her wrong
Okay, okay,
because I've noticed like in the game she had a triple double. She kind of like has some point guard skills as well.
okay.
I just think what kills her perception is the fact that she misses so many layups.
Bro, she
I
cannot
just
finish
think
at the rim.
it's like that's what I'm saying. I think her finishing is what kills her perception. Like if she like like if she finished better, I don't think people would like feel like she's not all that great. I feel like people would think she's actually nice at playing basketball, and she
Yeah,
deserves all the credit and praise that
yeah.
she gets.
Well, yeah, man. If you're you're playing as a forward or center, like you want your players to be at like the 56. You want to really be at like 60% shooting. If
Yeah,
that's all, if
honestly,
that's
yeah,
the only shoot shots that you're taking, you
yeah,
got to make 60%. You got to make two-thirds of these shots. Yeah, I mean, because you're right
yeah,
there. And then yeah,
exactly.
she just padding her stats with all these like, offensive rebounds to herself. You know what I mean? And I
Rebounds.
yeah, and I don't like how like I get capitalizing on a moment, whatever, but like I look at that as like you're not even trying to change your game or improve, at least on the outside, because maybe
Yeah,
she is putting in that work. But on the outside, it's like you're not even taking no accountability. You just trying to play into a viral moment. I'm like,
yeah,
that's I don't know.
yeah. Like it's smart, but it's like, all right, like I can't keep defending you. Like you're gonna have to improve some way somehow.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. And I think she do get a lot of flack for all these other off the court stuff, but like we keeping it objective. She got a lot of work to do on that court though too.
yeah,
Like, I
yeah, yeah,
mean, you
yeah,
got to get better. You know what I mean? And that yeah that all that mystique you have from being this NCAA darling, like I think, all right girl, it's time to grow up now, you know what I
yeah,
mean, and
yeah,
you gotta get in the lab and get better, you know what I mean, so
yeah.
but yeah, all the other stuff I try not to get into all that, like
No, yeah, because it's like it's not even about basketball at that point. It's like you
yeah,
don't like it's like you discovered women's basketball 2023, and it's
yeah,
like it's like it's just annoying at this point. I can't even. I just like scroll past and go about my day when I see
yeah,
some Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese debates.
yeah, like is that blown out of proportion? Do they really have a rivalry? Do they really be trying to like
um,
kill Caitlin Clark out there? Like, how you feel?
I think it's because at the height of women's basketball, those two women were the center, like the center of it. So I'm guessing from until they're done playing basketball, their names always gonna be tied together.
Okay.
But Caitlyn is clearly the better player
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
by
yeah.
like a long shot.
Yeah.
And I like Angel, but it's like you gotta be honest here.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, for real, for real. Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. So that's good. That's good. Let's move on though, man. TV. So what's some stuff that you've been watching lately, man? What you been watching lately?
um, the Shine BMF came back.
Okay.
Yeah,
How far is BMF? Because I did not renew my Stars subscription, so
like
I missed like Raising Canaan, the last season that came
yeah.
out, and then so like BMF, where we at right now with BMF?
What season is? It's on season 4
Season 4. What are
now.
we like halfway through or is it over?
Nah, it's as of this recording, the
Yeah.
third episode.
So
Show.
correct me if I'm wrong. Is Lamar Silas back?
Yep. Yes. No. Here's what pissed me. Here's what pissed me off. So
Yeah,
he was there.
I told and we're gonna talk about the shy because I
Here's
don't
what
like when
pissed me off
they
about
be
that.
bringing characters back, bro.
No. The shot's even worse if you ask me. So like
Yes.
season 1, season 2, he was there. Season 3, he wasn't there.
Yes.
Season 4, he goes to spoiler alert. He's in a rehab facility because you know how Meech put him on crack or whatever.
Yep. Yep.
He gets he gets real sobered up or whatever, but he's still on the same time and he was before he
Oh.
went in there. So he
Yeah.
goes to kill um Meech and Terry.
Okay.
And then earlier in the show, B Mickey come back with his family and shit. And he tries to come and save the day. So he shoots Lamar. He's on the ground, in a pool of his own blood, right?
Lamar
Me,
is.
yeah, Lamar is. Keep that in
Okay.
mind. So then Meech and B Mick like yell at each other for something and they leave. Next thing you know, the camera pans down, the pool of blood is there, but Lamar is.
This thing is
like,
Michael Myers, bro. Like,
but like the thing is though, like ever since then we haven't seen him, so I don't know if he's gonna come back later on in the season or what.
oh, okay, okay, all right.
Yeah,
So, all right. So BMF and the shy for you. Um, okay. So BMF though, is it still kind of cringy? Like, let's keep it a buck, man.
yes,
Is it?
it is. I'm at the point like I don't watch that show. I don't take that show serious. I watch it like a comedy. Like
Yeah,
if you do that,
yes.
the show is fun. The show is fine.
Okay. So yeah, don't take it serious. Don't look for good acting or nothing like just
Yeah,
watch it for fun. Like,
yeah. I think the episode where they went to Freaknik for BMF like ruined the show for me.
oh, for real?
Like, cause like Young Miami's acting at the end. That was so cringe. Like it was just like,
Yeah. So all right, I gotta decide if I'm gonna read if I'm gonna renew my stars to watch that because I don't know. Like, because yeah, I've been on the fence about that, and this is the last season, right?
I
Supposedly.
don't know. I don't know.
Because 50 and Lil Meech and Big Meech beefing and like, but
I mean,
he did that stuff with Stars though, I mean with Power though too though. You know what I mean? We thought
yeah,
Power was gonna be off of Stars for like 5 years. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I don't know, man. I think if it does end, it's because of 50 and Meech's beef. But I don't know if they even. I really don't know what year they're in right now.
okay,
So I don't know if they're going to fast forward to certain parts,
yeah.
certain years and whatnot. So I couldn't even tell you if it's going to end or not.
Yeah. Yeah, the way when you watch BMF and because you're thinking like, oh, this is based on a true story. When you watch BMF though, it looks like it's like, bro, this story not even compelling enough to retell. Like, yeah, I mean, it just
Yeah,
seemed like
like
a bunch of niggas,
yeah, real
selling
shit.
drugs,
Like yeah, yeah,
like just random,
yeah, like
So I'm like, where's the story at? Like, we've seen like true fictional stories be told way better than
facts.
this real story. This is supposed to be real,
Yeah,
so it's like, all right, but like. The Wire was way better. Even, Power, the first edition, rendition of Power, Breaking Bad. I
Snowfall.
mean, there's a lot of like stuff that's like way better, like stories, and this is supposed to be
Mhm.
like supposed to draw us in because of it. But like we've
Yeah,
seen successful like docu series like Narcos. You know what I mean? Like that was good.
yeah,
Like all them Jones is good, subtitles and all. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And BMF is just they be playing, bro. They be playing, but.
yes,
So all right. So I'm not watching BMF yet. I did, and I know it's been out for a while now, but I did just like it's been out probably a month or two, but I did just restart season
yeah,
5.
yeah.
This shit is crazy. Like you seen it? You saw season
I
5?
never seen you ever.
Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah.
he's in his bag. Like he's on and like this season is crazy. So you gotta
All
check
right.
it out. I I don't know. It's hard to sell that show because it's like, oh, what's it about? Oh, it's about this like creepy
Yeah.
stalker white dude who's the main character, and you be kind of rooting for this dude. Like it's hard to sell it, but like it's
Yeah.
a good show. Yeah, I feel like it's worth giving a chance.
Mhm.
He be on one, but The Shy. So we are both watching The Shy.
Yeah.
And so, man, The Shy, I don't know what they're doing right now, bro.
Yeah. I
So,
like I yeah, I could not tell you what this season's about at all.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
like
like it's like
it feels real soap opera-ish.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because like soap operas, the thing is like, they run forever. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
they don't can't cancel. So like it just feels like this show has no direction. Like we don't know
Mhm.
exactly what story they trying to like latch onto. Um, so last week I actually had to watch episode 5 and 6, right? And
Mhm.
so I was a little bit upset because I talked about stuff that happened in episode 4. So the very last thing that happens in episode 4 is Papa gets that money from the pastor,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Episode 5 and 6, they don't touch on that at all. Like they
Uh-uh.
don't even
Mm-mm.
mention it at all. Like it's not even. So I'm
Mm-mm.
thinking like I thought that was important. Yeah, I mean, like he's
Yeah.
kind of selling his dad's church, all that. He's naive, dumb, yeah, whatever.
Mhm.
And they don't touch on it at all. So then I'm like, all right, I don't know where the hell this story's going. But yeah, they doing a lot of stuff, man. So I know we kind of went back and forth on social media about them bringing back Reg, whatever.
Mhm.
So do you still feel the same way? Do you feel like it's good that they brought him back, or is he kind of taking the
It
show in different?
like if they all right when he got killed, if they would have alluded to him dying, like they didn't show him getting shot 50 times, I really wouldn't have had a problem with them bringing him back.
Okay,
It's the fact they showed him getting shot like a bunch of times,
yeah,
and then everybody just thinks he's dead. And out of the blue, years later, he just comes knocking on Jake's door
Yeah.
like nothing happened. And I think that's why I kind of don't like him back because he just back as if like he'd been on the show since since forever. Like I think coming back, wanting to take over,
Yeah.
being a bad influence on Jake, like it's like took Jake's girl. Like what are we?
Oh my
Like, nah, nah, nah.
God.
That nigga, like yo, yo,
The worst, yo, the worst
yo.
TV brother ever. The worst TV brother ever,
Off of that
bro.
alone, off of that alone,
Over that
like
alone, because he's done a lot of other stuff too to
yeah,
make him a
like
bad
yeah,
worst TV brother, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, with Reg, like they could have, they didn't get. Yeah, so you make us think he's dead. You don't even. They didn't even give him a backstory of like where was he at?
no,
Like where was he at?
wasn't in the in the beginning on one of the episodes. Like wasn't there like a like it was like a prelude or something. Somebody they were following somebody.
Okay.
I'm guessing he was
Yeah,
breaking
yeah,
into
yeah.
ATMs or something. It was something like that.
Okay, yeah,
I'm guessing that's the backstory. I'm assuming,
yeah. But
but
I
I
just
don't know, man.
Yeah, like it just like we don't know where this guy was at. Because I've seen shows where like yeah, a character will go away and then they go through their own little journey, and we might see them
Yeah,
every now and then. They didn't even do that for us, and just
nah,
just kind of bringing them back after the blue out of the blue is kind of wild. And then just to be on the same exact type of time, like, and
exactly.
that's where it's like real weird because it's like you ain't learned nothing. You just
I
really
mean,
you just really thought you was
I'm
just gonna press, resume and every your life
yeah.
just you get your life back.
Yeah, I'm not saying he necessarily had to change. It just
No,
wasn't no like you know how TV shows were like they bring somebody back and like they appear to be good, but they really not, and they gradually get worse and worse. He
yes,
was on the
yes,
same time. Like it's like I don't. It's confusing.
yeah. Like he
Like
left on 100 and came back on 100. Like yeah, I
yeah,
mean, like
like if you would have came back at the end of season 3, I'd have stopped. But the show, period. I'm not gonna lie to you.
why is that? Yeah, I think you said that, and you know what? Like the Shy is like a different show now, like from when he was
Yeah,
like left to. So like I
yeah,
don't even remember. Like I remember he died, whatever, but or died,
yeah,
but I don't even
yeah.
remember like the impact of that. You know what I mean? It because it was like an
No,
afterthought. Like he died, and like they just
he
kept going.
died, and then like Duda took over.
Okay, okay.
I'm guessing because I don't, I don't know.
Or like
It's
Duda was already in charge. I think he just became more of a presence. Like
yeah,
he was like, all right, I
yeah,
got to step up because one of my soldiers is going.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
So yeah, so all right, Reg man, just alone, he been on one. Episode 5 is when they're on the boats, whatever, and like yo, the
yeah,
whole episode he pretty much kidnaps Jake to stay in the car to be his lookout and to
yeah.
smoke in the car. Like he just hotboxing. I'm thinking like,
Like
bro, like this is what you want your brother's life to amount to, like just to be like your flunky, just to be your right
yeah,
hand man. Like it just I don't know. There ain't nothing, no progression for his character. That's why.
no, it's not.
I mean, and then what he did in episode 6, bro, inviting the girl over. I mean, and like stealing his brother's girl in front of his face, bro. And
Like
I've seen some brothers like be on some type of time, like, yo, you trying to like,
yeah,
yeah, we have a party with this girl, you know what I mean, on some
yeah.
different type of stuff, but like to be making out
Even
with her and then to smash and then to like
act like he's not your little brother. Like it's like that's what kind of killed me. Like he just like it's one thing if he did it, but
yeah
like he was on it as soon as Jake went to the door to get the, grab the food. Like
yeah yeah and I'm
I
like
don't know.
yeah I don't know about that. um Other plot line, yeah, so that was just wild. And then I'm glad that Jake, kind of, he has
Yeah,
Vic still, you know what I mean, he kind of got out of
yeah,
there.
yeah,
um just other plot lines, that's kind of like, I don't like this direction with Tiff, and like, she
yeah.
getting close with the boy Nuck, and I'm thinking like, all right, I know that in real life people share baby moms, you know what I mean, like it's
Oh
just
yeah,
a
yeah.
way of life, whatever, but like we not about to have a situation where Yeah, I mean, and obviously it's probably he ain't probably gonna be alive enough for her to get pregnant or nothing like that. But
Oh
like,
no.
it just seems like all right, we share a baby mom, right? And
Hmm.
then you about to like it looked like he trying to like they about to have like a double cross baby mom baby dad situation. You know what I mean? Like all right, yeah,
Yeah,
like Emmett and Nuck is my baby dad. Emmett and Nuck is also my baby dad. Like, and I feel like that's where
yeah.
they kind of and I'm like that's just this
Oh no.
vortex of everybody messing with each other. I'd be like, bro, this is too much, man.
It is. Like I don't know. Like I'm con. It's just the fact that like I don't like Alicia.
Yeah, no, no.
I don't, because it's like you could tell her, like somebody could tell her Tiff killed Rob. She's killing Tiff while pregnant. I don't like that. Like it's like that's how she's going. Like that's how she's moving this season. Like it's like there's like no like sense in her mind, which I understand. You're looking for the person that killed your son, but it's
Yeah.
like you're killing anybody that puts any type of info in your ear, and it's like nah.
Well, the thing is, she had a chance to kill Nuck, like in his sleep. You know what I mean? Like in his, and then
Yeah,
like all he had to do was say it wasn't me, and like you believe, like that's I even thought that was like
yeah,
kind of wild. Like there was not enough pressure on Nuck, and like you just gonna
yeah,
believe, and she believed that it was the boy Zay, and
yeah.
then expresses her doubts to Tiffany, like oh he said that he could be lying. Like where was that thought process
Exactly, exactly,
before you killed the young boy? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so,
exactly.
I'm just, yeah.
Yeah,
So you're right though. Her
yeah,
energy is real weird, and I already knew she was gonna be on some like mommy dearest, like you do everything I say type of thing with Tiff. I
yeah.
already knew that she was gonna be
Hmm.
like that. But it's like I feel like Tiff is gonna be. You know what though? I don't mind if she ends up messing with Vic. It's not as bad. You know what I mean? But it's like
No, no.
Nuck literally killed your baby dad, bro. Like
Yeah, exactly,
you
exactly.
can't, and that is also your friend. And again, I know they share Emmett as baby dad, but like, nah,
Yeah,
like what you can't do the same thing back to
nah,
back.
you can't, you can't.
So, um, and I think the only other thing though too is talking about bringing characters back. They brought that detective back, and like for episodes 5 and 6, and I'm like, I kind of remember her. Like I remember her on the
I
show, but
mean,
like I don't think she was that
I
significant. I don't know.
she's she's not, but it kind of makes sense with them bringing back Reg. So I'm
Okay,
not too mad at that,
okay,
to be
okay,
honest.
okay, okay.
But yeah, it's that. Oh, and I don't like the preacher. Not
Pastor Zeke or Rotimi's
yeah,
character.
him,
Yeah,
Rotimi's character.
yeah, yeah,
He weird. He a little weird. Like
yeah.
yo, this is what you using the Lord for, bro? Like like yo, like
Yeah, and you the thing is, give him a struggle, and like let him stick with that. Like, so the struggle was like, all right, he seemed like a shisty dude that's trying to take this
yeah,
dude's like church. Like, okay, like make that be his thing, but like now he a womanizer, you know what I
yeah,
mean? And yeah, it's like it's kind of wild. Like, yeah,
yeah,
that's wild. So yeah, I just don't. This show has like three villains right now, man. You got Reg, you got
yeah.
Alicia, you got Nuck, and then it has a lot of villains right now. So I'm like,
Hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where it's going. I don't know who's gonna save the day, who's
Yeah.
gonna emerge, but it's kind of going all over the place. And like, how are they gonna reconcile that? But yeah, the way the episode ends, episode 6. Is Vic Mensa dead? Like, or does he get to come back to life? Because I feel like if Reg gets to come back to life, then Vic Mensa should be able to come back
That's
to life.
exactly, exactly.
So I don't know, but that's fucked up, man. Like, and like
Yeah,
she's the boss. Why is she going riding out like she's a woman? Like I mean, not that she's a woman, but like she's the boss. Usually the
yeah,
boss don't get involved in the direct
yeah. Like
shootouts. Like,
yeah,
why would she put herself at risk like that? Like I just
yeah.
thought,
Yeah. Like get Jason Weaver to do
yeah, yeah,
it.
yeah. Like I just and that was just a crazy scene. Like they just started, she and yeah, so she kills Vic Mensa basically, right? It wasn't
Yeah,
even Jason Weaver's character. So yeah, that was
no,
just that was wild, bro. So
yeah.
yeah, so the Shy, so it is renewed for the next season. Like,
Hmm.
are you gonna stick with it, or is it kind of turning you off? Like, what do you how you feel
Nah,
about
I
that?
mean, at this point, I'm like too tapped in to like just give it up. But
Yeah,
it's whatever at this point.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of watch it too for more for like almost like analyzing it, like and like looking at
Yeah,
like the flaws almost. Because I'm like, all right, because I do like it. I think the show has a lot of potential. It's just they don't. Yeah, like I said, there's no clear direction, and it makes it feel like they're just gonna keep dragging this out for seasons and for seasons. But it's like we gotta know that there's a single like a steady story, and we're going to a
yeah,
certain plot arc. But like it's too many plots right now. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
so. But yeah, I agree with you. I'm a little bit too tapped in. I can't quit now. Yeah, I mean, I gotta
yeah.
keep
Nah,
going. All right. All right, man, that's good. So if y'all been watching The Chi or BMF, man, leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about these current seasons, and and make some predictions where you think these shows are going next. And then last thing we're gonna talk about, we're just gonna get into some music. Well, one of the last things we're gonna talk about is some music. And so I guess what's some music that you've been listening to lately? What you been tapped into?
shit. Wow. I've been listening to this guy named his name is Brandon, but it's spelled Brndn. He one of
Okay,
those. Um, I like his music. Like you can tell, like he got like a Bryson Tiller influence.
okay.
Um, that's. Ooh. I mean, I went to the Kendrick and SZA show in Hershey.
How was it?
I liked it. There was like I just didn't like how you could tell who was there for one and not the other.
Ah,
Cause like one would be on stage and then fans of the other would just be standing there looking lost.
yeah,
And it's like it was kind of weird. And then
yeah.
like Mustard, he was there. He had a DJ set for his opener,
Okay.
and I just know that if it was a bunch of like us in the crowd,
Yeah.
it'd have been shaking.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, it was still lit, but it was just like I just know like it could have like if the crowd was more of us, it would have been lit. But it was a great show overall.
Okay. I seen the set list, or at least it was supposed to be the set list. It seemed like it was like they performed a lot of songs, like both of them.
Oh yeah, like the
Like it was like a
show
2.5 hour
started.
show, right? Like,
Yeah. Like the show started at 8. The concert wasn't done till like 10:30, 10:45.
okay, that's a good show. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you got two
yeah,
headliners, it better be a good show. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
You know.
yeah,
So yeah, I seen the set list and it was like different. It was like eight different sets of songs. Like, and it was like it would be
yeah,
like Kendrick, and then it would be Kendrick and SZA, then it would be SZA, then it would like
yeah,
cycle back. So that seemed like a
hmm
dope show. I'm
yeah,
glad you got. Yeah, I mean, you
hmm
feel like you got your money's worth.
yeah. It was
Okay.
raining too,
Yeah, it
so
was
yeah.
raining though. What was that like though?
It
Like,
wasn't. It wasn't. If it was pouring, I kind of would have been mad if I was in the crowd. I still would have went because I paid my money,
yeah.
and Kendrick's still one of my favorite artists. But the rain kind of added to the aesthetic of the show.
Okay. Okay.
So it kind of made it look cooler from certain aspects.
Okay. So like on some like Super Bowl Purple Rain type
Yeah,
Prince. Okay. All right. I
yeah,
feel that. I feel that. Um. All right, so yeah, so last well, I ain't gonna say like I did go to I kind of went to a concert just on Saturday. I was at the AFRAM in
oh
Baltimore,
yeah.
and
What what is that concert exactly?
all right, so so we gonna talk about it. Yo,
I mean, I mean, not
this
because
show
I.
is fam. This shit was like, all right, it's a free concert. It's a free
It's
concert,
free.
right?
Okay.
It's free. And I'm gonna say this, man, like free shit is not good, bro. Like
All right.
free shit
All
is
right. All right.
free shit is not always good, bro. Like, and I realized, like, yo, for an event like that, I would pay top dollar. Like it
Yeah.
makes me think like I see why people buy a VIP and stuff like because I go to
Yeah.
concerts, you know what I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
But like a free event, bro is bananas, bro. So like, and to me, like going to AFRAM, I'm like, so I guess it's supposed to be like African American something something something, like it stands for something, and it's like
Yeah.
and it's a free show in Baltimore City every year.
Hmm.
This was AFRAM like 49 or 30
Okay.
39 or 49. So they
Hmm.
said next year is gonna be 40 or 50. I forget one of the two.
Hmm.
So it's a free event, and so like going there, bro, so it's a free event and it makes you feel like if you're not from Baltimore, it don't you don't really feel like you belong there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah.
Because bro, it's everybody and their moms is there. To me, I ain't gonna lie though, it wasn't even like because big city, you gotta stay on your
Yeah.
toes. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was more worried about the young boys than anything. Like, yeah, I mean, because it was
Oh,
a yeah, bro. It was
I feel you. I get it. I get it. I
a
get
sea of
it.
YNs everywhere, bro. Like, and I'm
Oh
like, I'm
man.
just like, and like a lot of them playing around. It was like the York Fair on like anabolic steroids, bro. Like think about however many people we at the fair and times that by a
Yeah.
couple, and you know what I mean. So like, there's a lot of food trucks and stuff like that. But one there's not enough because I feel like most of the people that was going there were locals. So like they don't got to
Hmm.
park, you know what I mean? Like they could probably ride public transportation and just walk whatever. So we
Yeah.
where we had to park was fucking far as shit, bro. I walked, it was like two, yeah, I swear to God, it was like a mile and a half, 2 mile walk,
Oh
like to
nah.
get from where we parked. Cause you're going, it's in Druid Hill Park, which is like right
Yeah.
next to the zoo. And bro,
Hmm.
it's deep into there, bro. And like, um, I was parked in this sketchy ass place that like I wasn't really supposed to be parked in. The walk was long. I'm like having a cooler. So yeah, you gotta bring like you could bring stuff. Like you bring your own
uh,
chair and stuff like that.
mhm.
It's not like an actual concert venue. It's just like
Yeah.
a festival. It's just like lawn. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Juvenile was the headliner. I thought Juvenile did well. We got there. I mean, the concert Juvenile probably supposed to go on at like 8. He probably ain't going till like 9. I
Damn.
ain't get there till like 4:30, 5 o'clock. I go to like get some food, right? The line was long as hell, and it was like it's just a lot of people. So you got to kind of pick where you're gonna go. So
Yeah.
kind of committed to this one place. It was called Magdalena's Home Cooked Meals. And like, they got Big Mac and all this, whatever.
Mhm.
So hype, right? But like, bro, this line was not moving. Like they didn't have a
Yeah.
good system in place. Like, you know, if you take my order, all right, you should just move to the side, right? And like, let's get
Yeah.
another order. Nah,
Hmm.
bro. People were standing, like they would take your order and like they would just have you standing right there, like in front. And
Wow.
I'm like, that don't even make sense to me, right?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
So then as we going through, we kind of hear whispers as to like what's going on, like what they and like we starting to hear like, oh, they ran out of this, they ran out of that. And I'm thinking like, oh shit, like I hope they don't run out of what I want. Bro, they only had like three sides. They had like string beans, sweet potatoes, and Big Mac. Bro,
Hmm.
they were sold out of Big Mac. They were sold out of the sweet potatoes. So like if you got a meal with two sides, you was getting double string beans, bro. So that's trash. They only had like one or two orders because there was like these turkey wings. They only had like one or two orders of that. That was crazy.
Hmm.
Um, bro, I felt like I was in line for like 45 minutes to an hour, and then I had to settle because and yeah, like I just settled for what was left, and I had got
Yeah.
like a chicken cheesesteak. Bro, I don't want no fucking chicken. Like
Yeah.
I got my chicken cheesesteak, but I didn't go there for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I feel it. I feel it.
so that part of the experience is wild. And then like, but once we got settled down and listening to music and stuff like that, it was all right. There was a couple artists that like the girl Stefflon Don. I
Mhm.
only knew one song, and I felt like she only performed one song. There was a
Yeah.
couple other people, but like that setup, you didn't really know when people were performing. You just knew that like
Mhm.
Juvenile was the headliner. But I thought he did good. Like he did good. He sounded good. Yeah, I mean, so but yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. I would probably never go. I'm never going back to that venue ever again. Like it's no, bro. Because then to walk back, like walking back in the dark. Man, we got lost, bro, and like that
Oh yeah, nah.
that mile and a half walk was like 3 miles. It felt like 3 miles, bro. I'm sweating. It's humid as hell. I'm never going back. I'm
Yeah.
never going back. So I think you could do it for the experience, but like I would suggest that you're staying in Baltimore and like maybe you get an Uber to that venue, but like don't park
Okay.
nowhere, bro. Like don't even bother
Okay.
with all that, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
But
yeah, so that's what that is. So that was a long little story, whatever. But yeah. So speaking of music, last concert. So I'm listening to like Leon Thomas because we was at
mhm.
that same concert. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that blast
Oh,
concert.
that was crazy.
That was good,
Nah,
right?
cause no, it was good, but when Leon Thomas was singing, two girls were about to fight.
For real?
Yeah.
I think I might have missed that part.
Not cause like I forget what song he was singing. I just look over, I just see two girls yelling at each other. The one girlfriend trying to break it up, dude trying to break it. It was a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, it was crazy, but. Go ahead, my fault.
Nah, so yeah, so I'm listening to a lot of Leon Thomas. He dropped the deluxe.
Mm,
I'm listening to like a deluxe that Sir dropped, and I didn't even know he
mm,
dropped that album last year, but that deluxe, so that his album. So I've been listening a lot of like R&B. I
yeah,
ain't really even been listening to rap.
yeah.
Um, yeah, but anyway, with rap, like speaking of rap, I know you saw it. You even gave me the link to it, but yo, man, so Pusha T. I ain't gonna lie, that song "So Be It," that shit is hard. That that
Hell yeah,
song
hell yeah,
is that
hell
song is
yeah,
hard.
hell yeah, yeah,
I had to play that back a couple times. I was like,
yeah. Me
the
too.
beat is crazy, the
Yeah.
visuals was crazy, the flow, both him and Malice was
Yeah,
killing it. Like I was like, all right. So, but I'm like listening, and I'm like, where's the Travis part at? And then it's at the very, very
the
end,
very end. Yeah, yeah,
and I'm like, ah, I don't know. Like it wasn't
mm,
not. Yeah, we can get into it, but like I
yeah,
didn't think it was that bad. Like I didn't think it was that serious, whatever. But like,
yeah. Like,
is this like a thing of pushes? Like, cause then we started seeing the interviews, which I want to see that full interview. It didn't when I looked for it,
yeah,
it was saying that like because I was on the TikTok page and it was like, oh, come back next week when we drop the full interview, and it was like 5 days ago. So I'm like,
yeah,
y'all still ain't dropped this joint yet? Like,
yeah,
what's going on?
yeah.
So is this like Push's thing? Like, is it him like coming at people before he drops? Is this part of his rollout? Or
I
is he just standing? Is he just a guy standing on business?
I mean, this is only his second time doing it per se.
Okay, okay,
Technically, because like the first time, like I don't think people knew about the Drake disc before the album came out. I
okay.
don't think they did. But I wouldn't say it's his thing. I will say like him waiting 2 years to like say what happened is kind of corny, but like I'm not necessarily mad that he did it though. Like
Okay.
if he got a problem with Travis, he got a problem with Travis. That's how I interpret it.
Okay. Nah, what you said there, like when I first saw it, because I didn't hear the song first. I saw the clips of the interview, and I'm like, oh, it sound like this dude was in your face and you ain't do nothing. Like that, like that was my initial reaction because I'm a big Travis fan. So I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, it sounded like he was in your face and you ain't do nothing about it. And then I'm thinking like Utopia went. Damn, that was 2 years ago. And I'm thinking
yeah,
like, oh, this nigga talking about this something from 2 years ago that had him a little bit upset or tight, whatever.
yeah,
Like, why are you bringing it up now? And then my man Super Jones brought up a good point. He like, yeah, he was like, it was cool. He was like, but I ain't like how he was on the show with them white folks talking about us, you know what I mean? Whatever. And I was like, I didn't
yeah,
think about it like that, but I'm like, yeah, like
yeah,
that's kind of corny. Like you've had mad opportunity to bring this story up. Um,
yeah.
you don't bite your tongue for nothing else. So it's like that's why
Nah.
it did feel kind of like gimmicky.
Mhm.
I'm like, because and here's the thing, I'm a huge Travis Scott fan. Travis Scott's not fucking with Pusha
No,
T.
he's not. He's not.
He's not.
I don't care how you feel about either artist. We not. We're not about to just do that. We're not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. He's a bigger artist than
Yeah.
Pusha T, but better rapper. Hell no, hell no.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
think the best Travis could do is at a show get the crowd to yell "fuck Pusha T" or something like that.
Something. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
the best he can do.
That's the best he could do, whatever. But like, I just was like, I don't like that method. But so you're saying infrared that when he dropped Daytona and did infrared, that's the only other time that he's done that, I guess.
Technically,
So like
like
even
because like I don't remember him saying anything about Drake before. I mean, outside like because I know he had a beef with Wayne
okay,
prior, but I don't remember him saying anything specifically about Drake before Infrared drop, like
yeah.
in a manner like he's doing now with Travis.
Okay, yeah, yeah, because he been kind of like, and it's crazy because it's like every clip is going viral, and it's like then you got people like academics like fight back, Travis, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
like
no, I don't, I
hell
don't,
no,
I don't know what he should do there. You know what I mean? So like,
exactly.
yeah, because like it's like a no, so should Travis like kind of just brush it off like it didn't like he ain't saying
I mean,
nothing, or should he like because you're saying the best he could do is have people say fuck Pusha T, but like, yeah, what's his recourse? Is it just that? Like, is just
I don't
stay quiet?
I don't think yeah like I don't think he's gonna. like if he does send a shot in the song, it's gonna be a couple bars and that's it.
Yeah,
Like I honestly don't want to hear Travis like full on Travis diss the Pusha T.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't.
Would Travis lose any respect from fans, casual fans, if he just lets it alone, like if he don't say nothing?
Nah, nah, because I don't think people look at Travis in that way though. Like I don't think people like. I mean, I like Travis, but I don't think people look at him as like an actual rapper,
Yeah,
for lack
yeah,
of a
yeah,
better term.
yeah.
So I don't think so. He's gonna be fine whether he responds or not.
Yeah, yeah. I agree. It's crazy though, like to tell somebody to like just retreat. You know what I mean? Like especially in rap, because
Yeah,
like everything is so like competitive. So it's hard to be like, nah, man, just lay low.
yeah,
But
but like,
that might be in his best interest. Like
yeah, yeah.
I don't know if Travis has the I mean, you never know because what these rappers can come up with or what they find out about people. I
Because
don't know. What's
I
up?
will say Utopia was his best like rapping, in
Okay.
my opinion.
Okay, no, yeah, I feel like there
That's not
was.
saying much, but I think if I had to like rank his albums based off how well he rapped, Utopia would be one.
I think, see, rapping. I think Rodeo might be one.
I don't know.
I think he was rapping on Rodeo a little bit more,
I mean,
but no, there were pockets. There were definitely songs on Utopia where he was rapping. I just didn't
yeah.
like how like I felt like because you've been to a Travis Scott concert too. Like it's just crazy how wide his fan base is, and I don't
Oh
like
yeah.
how like my least favorite song became the most popular song, Fiend. Like that's like I
Yo,
don't.
I ain't, that's one of those songs like you have to like be in a crowd of people to enjoy it.
Yes,
Cause like if
yes.
I'm like driving, unless I'm listening to the album, I'm not listening to Fiend at all.
No,
But in a
no.
crowd, when he performed that like 6, 7 times,
6, 7 times. Yeah,
lit.
yeah. It
Yeah,
was crazy. Yeah, the
yeah,
flames, that shit, that setup, yo, like that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. Like he's a performer, bro. Like
yeah,
he
yeah,
puts
yeah.
on a great show, bro. And the energy. I wish there was less kids there. You know what I mean? At the
Oh yeah,
concert.
like a lot of you not. Me and my two, like outside the parents that took their kids there, me and my two friends like had to be three of the oldest people there.
Yeah, yeah. And when I went to the
Yeah.
Baltimore show too, like I think you went to the Baltimore show, right?
No, I want to win in Philly.
Oh, one, two. Okay. Yeah, I definitely felt I was like, yo, I was like, bro, we the oldest dudes here. Like
Yeah,
I
like
felt out of place. I'm like, even though
yeah,
Travis Scott might be close to my age, like
yeah,
his
like yeah,
audience don't
like
reflect that. You know what I mean? Whatever.
yeah, like I might go to R&B concerts only from now on and shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. Yeah, because like who's really rapping, man? Like it's just yeah, it's kind of crazy, man.
yeah,
But yeah, are you looking forward to the Clips album?
of course, yeah,
Yeah, after that's I mean, yeah, Ace Trumpets is good. But
like
after I heard that
yeah.
so be it,
So be it. I was like,
I said,
I
oh,
made
this
that
is
face. I mean,
yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And I'm like, yo, that yeah, like if that's what they coming out with, yeah, I need a whole album
yeah,
of that. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
especially summertime, like this is it's a good so yeah, but I'll give Pusha credit for the rollout. This is a good
Hmm.
rollout, despite him throwing some shots at my boy. Um
Yeah,
I just don't yeah, I just think that it could have been if it was really an issue though is like you could have been
yeah,
addressed
like
it. Like I do feel like you're using Travis's popularity to bring eyes to you. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
maybe that's the name of the game. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So kind of like Jim Jones a little bit, right? Like
Oh,
what's
that come on, man. Like he like it's clear you're doing it for the clicks at this point,
yeah,
man.
and he's admitted that, but it's like at first though, it's like what is he doing it for the clicks or does he really have like something in his head where he think like he got like main
I mean,
character syndrome or
I
something
mean,
like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's supposed to feel the way he feels. I'm not mad at somebody's confidence, but like
Sure.
you like you really think you on Nas level, bro? Like
Yeah, yeah,
this what we're doing here?
yeah. And talking about charting and something like bro, the resume is not even like it don't even compare.
Yeah,
I mean, and then you want to get on the subjective side of it, like, come on, bro. Like most
yeah,
people not
exactly.
respecting, like, no
Nah,
disrespect to you, but like they not.
yeah,
He's been saying that about a lot of rappers. Like he says stuff about like
yeah.
Styles P, and I'm like, Styles is nice, man.
Like
Like
he
I
said something about push. Like it's like
yeah, yeah,
everybody you're saying is better than you.
yeah,
Like and Jones is cool,
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
like everybody you saying is clearly better than you. Like you're the only person that believes this, which is
Yeah.
not a bad thing, but
Yeah.
still,
Nah, for real, for
I
real.
don't know.
Yeah. So all right, so yeah, we'll see. I can't wait for the Clips album to come out. That comes out in July. And yeah, man, it should be a good album. But yeah, man, before we go, man, anything you want to bring up, anything you want to talk about, or any
Nah,
pressing topics?
nah. My only thing, follow the group chat chronicles. That's
Okay.
about it.
All right, when can we expect another episode, man?
Soon.
Soon, soon. All right,
Yeah.
man. I mean, if y'all need any collaborations, man, let me know, man. I'll pull up
But
or whatever y'all need. But yeah, man, if y'all still watching the podcast, man, I need you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This is episode 198 of the podcast. Yo, Dev, man, I appreciate you for coming on.
no problem, no
Chopping it
problem.
up with me, man. You know what I mean? If you want to come back, just let me know, man. We can definitely chop it up. There's probably a bunch of other stuff that we didn't touch on.
Mm-hmm.
There's stuff I'm avoiding to talk about. You know what
No,
I mean?
yeah. I get it.
Boom!
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. Like
Yo.
I don't want to talk about that right now. I gotta see how that plays out. But like, yeah. So in the next, this is gonna be I think it's gonna be a hot summer, man. It's a lot of stuff going on, bro. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder. I do wonder how you, because you don't talk about that type of stuff, but I do wonder how you feel about some of that craziness.
Yeah.
Man. So, but all right, man. If you're still watching, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Follow Dev at the Group Chat Chronicles. You can find him on Instagram and all the platforms. Watch his show, listen to his show on Spotify. You know where to find me: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and then YouTube, man. So yeah, this is episode 198 of the 280 Plus Podcast. I'm Los Dev, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
All right, cool.